Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here to participate in another fun YouTube hop. So these are so much fun. I'm really enjoying all the YouTube hops lately. So when Tuesday from Cheeky Studio asked me to participate in the Hop into Spring YouTube hop, I was just thrilled. So here I am. The only thing Tuesday asked of us, of course, for this hop was to create a layout that felt like or that was themed around spring. So there you go. And she is also, the information will be below, she's having a big spring cleaning sale. So a big sale in her shop. I think it's even 50% with the code SPRING50. But all of those details will be down below, along with all of my lovely scrappy friends that are participating in this hop. So, now, if I were to redo this layout, I would probably have moved this all over just a little bit to the left so that it finished quite here. I want it offset, but in all honesty, when I started preparing this layout, this was not where I was going with it. I was going with one of my regular go-to designs with maybe the title up here, some embellishment here, some journaling here, and for some reason, this lovely piece of ephemera, this die cut from the winter flowers from Cheeky Studio, popped out on my desk. I laid it here next to this photo because there wasn't really too much to show in this corner. And from there, it sort of just dictated the rest of this layout. So I started off with my Pink Paisley Whimsical. So this is a Whimsical collection paper. This is the branding strip from the same paper that I put here in the middle. And this little background paper is one of the Doodlebug Designs Essentials. So I started with that. I then matted my photo, placed it here. Then I put that one piece of ephemera, and the rest is history. I got lots of pieces of die cuts and ephemera out from the winter florals. Although to me, they are quite spring-like in color. They are just beautiful, but I can see where the name winter florals comes from the sort of colder blue-green colors up as opposed to the green. This type of green, but I found it sort of matched quite well. Then I also took a couple of die cuts from I think it's called the Midnight Florals, and I prepared this little corner. And I think this is where I saw that more than likely it would have been better if I had put this over, just scooted it over slightly. But you know what? I still absolutely love the outcome of this. This is probably one of my favorite layouts over the last couple of weeks. So I completed this lovely layered piece of florals, and to give it, because this one was so weighty, to give this a little bit more depth and weight over here, I put a flare. This is a flare from Cuts to Love. Then I completed this area here where I did some layering, and some of these die cuts are on pop dots. The photo itself is popped up, so some of these are on pop dots. Then I had this little cut file that I had received that was just in one of my little baskets, so I popped it in there. And so then I had these two clusters prepared, and then that left sort of these two big areas, and I thought, how am I going to tie those in together? And then the idea that had come from the layout I did for Crafty Maggie's 5-year YouTube anniversary came back to me, and I decided to do part of my title up here in that round fashion, and it was just perfect. for butterfly. And then that meant, and then I had put this bush here as it is, and then that left sort of this area. So I decided to replicate this with the 2014 and then do my journaling along this way. So this was our garden. Late spring, early summer, the butterfly bush, which is actually in Latin called a monarda, and its more correct name is bee balm, but many people call it the butterfly bush because it's just awesome to have in the middle of a vegetable and fruit patch because it attracts bees so much. It attracts hummingbirds because it's got this really lovely sort of, it looks like hair almost type flower. It's so cute. In French, we would call it échevelé, when your hair is all messed up. And it attracts butterflies. So there's always a buzz of activity going around this bush. And it is in flower pretty much all season, one of the first to flower, and it lasts basically right through until October, which is basically what my journaling says. So it's just lovely, and it's just so pretty and so easy to take care of. It comes back year after year after year. The only thing you have to do is cut it back a little bit in the fall. So then I got my Bush 2014, my journaling here, and then I was quite happy with this whole circular type movement. So then I went in and I got the Midnight Florals Sequin Mix and followed yet again a little bit that philosophy that I had taken with the layout that I scrap lifted from Megan in that YouTube hop. And I placed the sequins a little bit everywhere. So I went with those sort of almost indigo type blue, the pink, almost magenta color, and a few of the clear sequins. And I started by just putting them in between the title here as I had done on that previous layout. Then to replicate that, I came and interspersed them here with the Bush 2014. And then the idea came that I would put some in the middle of quite a few of these flowers. And I absolutely love that effect. And then just to finish this off, I did some white splatters everywhere around the corner. They aren't quite as visible up here on the green, but you can still see them. A lot more visible down here on the pink. And for my white splatters, I use watered down acrylic paint. I've tried so many different mists. They're never as opaque as I would like them to be. I find that with the paint, I have a lot more control on where I can place them. So I use watered down acrylic paint and a paintbrush to actually do my splatters. I have not tried the Tim Holtz mist, but actually I think it's more of an acrylic paint as well. Is it not, Picket Fence? Is it not more of an acrylic paint? Anyway, I use acrylic paint, and that to me is what works the best. These thickers are from one of my Secret Not Secret Kit Club mini kits. I love them. They're a nice thin, they're a nice puffy font. You can really nestle them in. I love this sort of whimsical way that you can place them. They really work, and you can just sort of move them about a little bit and reshape them if need be. So there you go. So there is my Hop into Spring layout for the Hop into Spring YouTube hop with Cheeky Studios today. I will put all the links below so that you can hop along. Pop on over to the shop if you would like to take advantage of a 50% sale. I believe it is only today and tomorrow. So there you go. Thanks for being with me. Pop me any comments you might have below. Tell me, what is your favorite? Do you garden? And if so, what is your favorite spring flower? or in the zone, tell me what zone you are in and what is the first flower that happens to bloom in your area. Talk to you soon. Please like and subscribe if you like what you're seeing. Talk to you soon. Bye.